Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Starship Christmas Room. Hi, Jingle Bells Blanket. How are you? Welcome, everybody. We are ready to start climbing another week. We're going to climb it step by step together. And we're going to see that everyone gets to the other side of the week safely. First you, then me, and we will have arrived. I didn't do a double check on these cameras, so let's double check and see what we got going here. And, there we go. I was wondering, cooperative or not cooperative? Let's roll the dice. There we go. Oh, cooperative. Here we go. Are you guys on board? Who we got in here? We got 16 people in here already. Holy mackerel, holy moly. Holy moly. Let's see who's in here. Let's see what we got going on. So we have, first we got 7 thumbs up. Scott, how you doing, Scott? Did you have a nice weekend? I had a pretty nice weekend, although a few mishaps. My blood pressure seems to be up lately, and I'm getting these terrible blood pressure headaches, and I think they're blood pressure headaches, but maybe they're glasses headaches. I can't tell the difference. So I'm going to probably have to go to a DOCTOR. Hi, Scott. How was your weekend, buddy? Good to see you in here tonight. Your hair is looking good. You're looking rested. You're looking wonderful. I'm very, very happy to see you. Nixon. Hi, Peter. I hope everyone had a great weekend, Nixon. I see what you did. I don't know. There's something about the 714 that just makes me think you. You know, Windex doesn't make me think Nixon. It just makes me think the game we play and that Nixon is winning lately. So maybe that's why he gets to. Maybe we should have that avatar. Whoever wins gets to use that avatar. So any news around here? No, not really. I did a lot of cleaning up in here, fixing up. I think I finally got this thing running better or more to my liking. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. No, let's do a different version. My nephew created one when he was in elementary school. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a BMW that was green. If I'm going to talk, I got to go back over to that mic. So I think I'm getting that tuned in pretty good. I got me a way to connect up from this black magic all the way into the recording studio and not have a buzz. We don't want buzzes there. If you're going to have a buzz, you get a different kind of buzz. So I see what you're doing, Nixon. I see you wanted my attention. You got my attention. You got my attention, Nixon. You did it. You did it. Scott says it's Monday. Monday. Wait. I love that song. Monday, Monday. Can't trust that day. Hey, every other day, every other day, every other day of the week is fine. But whenever Monday comes, you find me crying all of the time. Monday, Monday. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. So I'm going to try to use that more often now that I got it to sound a little bit better. Got to hide the real me, you know. And, Nixon and Scott are just having their own conversation. No problem. Yes, it is. Yes, it is what? It's Monday. Monday, Monday. Oh, we've been there before. Been there, done that. Get that wire off my foot. That's Jingle Bell's job to lick my feet. Yes, it is. Welcome, family. Welcome, family. Yes, I forgot to say that. Scott was reminding me. Welcome to my family. We got 10 thumbs up. How did it double? It doubled in 1 minute. How did you guys do that? So, welcome, family. Quick one, Ken. Hello, Peter. Hello, everybody. Have to make a quick trip to Walmart. Be back soon. Let's see. What do I need from Walmart that Ken can pick up while he's over there? I need ice cream. Yes, I do. Well, if we're going to lower that blood pressure, I might have to get off that ice cream, but I see. Scott says, I see the Windex. You guys found it already? Where is it, Scott? It's in Nixon's circle. Ah! Oh, wait, that's the wrong laugh for this room. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Very good, Scott. Jonathan is in the room. Good evening, Peter and everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, Jonathan, depending on what time zone you guys are in. But it's Monday. We're ready to roll. And look, Lewis is here. Lewis, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mr. Camera Junkie. How are you? Hi, PeterGreggLive. Hello, how are you? Nixon, does this mean that you get to win every day? Let's see. Where were we? There we go. Okay. I'm looking at the screen, and I can see the Windex bottle. Yes, I can. Can you see the Windex bottle? Can you see the Windex bottle? We're going to have to think about this one. I might have to use the story chair a few times tonight. If I get too tired, I'll just come over here and sit down. Men don't cross their legs like that. Only women do. But I don't like having my slippers on and crossing like this. There we go. What camera am I on? Oh, I'm on that camera. Hi, can't you see me? Welcome, everybody. I said that already. So, come on in. What's taking you so long? This room should be filled up by now. Look, we got 16 peoples in here. Nixon, does this mean you will win every day? Yes, he probably will. Although he's got good competition with Lou, right, David? He's got good competition with Lou. I didn't turn off Mr. Camera Junkie. I was welcoming David Crooks. Hello. Welcome, Peter and family. I hope everyone survived the weekend. Yes. I think we all pray over each other in some form, wishing each other prayers or praying or good vibes or love or high fives. Yes, that is excellent. So how are you, David? Anything positive from this weekend? I have to say, just looking down this all these avatars, I think that Nixon's avatar stands out the most, and I think actually Mr. Camera Junkie stands out second. Honestly, just kind of eyeballing them. Okay, so let's see. Let me show you. Tell me what you think. Okay, so now you can see my back room. Yes, I cleaned it up. Everything looks cleaner, right? So which avatar, just don't read them. Don't read them. Just kind of like squint your eyes slightly and tell me which ones stick out to you the most. And this is important because the avatars call attention to come and to read that spot. So which one actually sticks out the most? And I'll scroll it down a little bit. So we were on David's, which is right here. Okay. So this is a good lesson for me, and it's a good lesson for you guys too. Wow, wow, diddle diddle. Okay, so we got past Lewis's and we are in David's. Welcome, Peter's family and your family too, David. We're all in the family. Hope everyone survived the weekend. Yep. And Jonathan, funny story of the day. Oh boy, we got a story. I love stories. I love it when we have stories. Funny story of the day. A co-worker was on the phone with a caller that had poor cellular reception. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? I don't quite get it. You know what comes to mind? Do you hear what I hear? Okay, very, very funny. But I don't think that's the way Jonathan saw it. Well, we're back to Nixon with that woo, woo, flashy, flashy, Mr. Junkie. Everybody wins. That's true, Nixon. I like your spirit. Very good, young man. You get to sit at the front of the class. You get the front seat right here. So, Jonathan, I started laughing as I could hear you starting to sing. Do you hear? You had the same train of thought as I did. Oh, that's funny. Let's see what we got. Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night, with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. This is Jonathan's line. Do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. I think we kind of replaced that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Now it's, do you hear what I hear? Everybody, let's try it. Ready? Do you hear what I hear? Now, if I was God looking down at the planet, he's going to go like, what? Why is there 100 people going? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Do you hear what I hear? We're making God's night interesting. That's what we're doing, okay? What do you want from me? That's the best I could do at the moment. All right, so good one. Good one for you, Jonathan. Norm, welcome to the room. Norm, I got a question. Can you tell me what kind of camera that is you're holding? I only can see one eye. So what kind of camera is that? It's very conspicuous. Okay, and not only that, do I see a black wire coming down? I never noticed that before. What is that? External power or something? Or does that camera get powered? You have to plug it into the wall? Is it 440, 220, or 110? Merry Christmas, Peter. Good evening, Greggies everywhere. Cool new icon, Nixon. You win the Windex prize. It's the Nixon's Windex. That's our new product. We're going to start selling it right here on Peter Gregg Live. Buy a bottle of Nixon Windex. Nixon Windex is better because something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you use Nixon Windex. Yep, I can see it now. There'll be advertisements. They'll be on the radio. They'll be on billboards. You'll be driving down the street, and Norm will take his glasses off for a quick second to clean them. And where's my... oh, there it is. It's out of reach. And then he'll clean his glasses, and Norm will be putting them back on, and he'll see, oh my God, look at that billboard. Nixon's Windex. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you spray today. Marketing 101, right? So Norm, you win the Avatar Nixon prize. There we go. After Norm is Andre. Andre, I thought of you this weekend. No dreams. Do you have any dreams of me? We're in the We Dream of Each Other club, guys. Andre dreams of me. I dreamed of him. So hi, Peter. How you doing, Andre? Good to see you. Robster. Oh, you put up a new avatar. And that one's very nice. Here, let's have a little drink. I'm not sure what's on the wall behind, but it kind of looks Christmassy if that is on the wall. Hello? Don't you do that. I was examining this and it decided to leave me. It looks like a martini glass and it did it again. Now I know how to do it. I have to read Rob's comments. When I read Rob's comments, it trips up the Nikon. The Nikon. Ba-da-da-dum, da-da-dum-dum. So that's it. And you even got a nice smile. Look at Rob. Look at Rob. Just look at Rob. You know something? I like that one the best. The one of me was weirding me out, but I didn't want to say anything. It's like I see myself on the screen and then I see a picture and I'm going like, something about this just ain't right. There's too many Peters. You can't have too many Peters, right? But we did. So this one is very good. Congratulations, Rob. Another awesome avatar. And I think you get very good too. Nixon wowed us. Wow. How long did it take you to figure that out, Nixon? I mean, this had to have been planned. This couldn't have been a sperm of the moment type thing. It had to have been planned. But anyway, happy Monday, everybody. Howdy, Peter. How are you doing, Rob? It's good to see everybody in the room. I kind of missed you over the weekend. I was almost tempted to come on. And I figured, no, I do need to rest a little bit. I think I'm pushing something. Because like I said at the beginning, my blood pressure has been going up. That's not a good thing. You know, I had to lay down for a couple hours because my head was pounding. So I just want to relax, chill. Rob is offering me a martini. Here, Peter, chill. That's a perfect avatar for tonight. Peter, did you say your blood pressure was up? Well, let's have a martini and sit down, buddy. I'll sit on this side of the couch. You sit on that side, and we'll just chit-chat. Relax. Don't worry about anything. Rob's got you covered. Thank you, Rob. That was very nice of you. Andre, how are you? I'm doing good. Now that I'm together with you, actually my headache is pretty much gone. See, you guys lift me up. You lift me up. Wait, let's do that with the reverb. You lift me up, da-da-da-da-da. You lift me up. I don't do opera. I'm a ballad singer. So let's see. Mazurki 3, how are you? I keep hearing conflicting information. Can the M50 get clean HDMI if you turn off the autofocus? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Somebody look it up. Is this in the public domain? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your friends. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right. Did you hear that I got my reverb I've been wishing for? I've been wishing for my reverb, and I figured it out. I think. Let's see what you guys think. If you guys give it a thumbs down. So, and now I'm hoping for believe it or not, it's something I never thought I would hope for because I thought, how extravagant is that? But I think I want to hope for that new Mac Pro, the one that looks like a cheese grater, better than a cheese grater looks like a cheese grater. That thing is like $7,500, $8,000. I saw the price. I started laughing. I'm going like, this has got to be for corporations. So when this channel starts to make money, the reason I'm going to do that is because I don't want to go over to Windows. I want to stay here. I want to stay with the Mac. And it seems to be the only one that has enough power so that I can actually do this in 4K without the stuttering. So anyway, and also you see the little blue thing going across the bottom? It says PeterGreggLive, PeterGreggLive. I could put little messages down there. I was going to put, please use my links that help support the channel, but that's kind of a little in your face, don't you think? So I'll have to think of cool things to put down there, and I'm sure you are going to help me think of something. Okay, let's take care of Joey's problem here. Can the M50 get a clean HDMI if you turn off the autofocus? If you turn off the autofocus and you also clear the screen, it should. The 80D will do that, the 70D will do that, the 77D will do that, and I see no reason for the M50 not to give you a clean HDMI because the autofocus gives you the white box. And that white box will keep you from having an autofocus. So I don't have it confirmed. If anybody's out there that has an M50, I'm sure they will say that you can. Now, here's my question. Why are you asking that question? Number one, you can use that free software from Canon on both Windows Now and on the other guy, the Mac that I'm using, and you'll have clean HDMI. And you'll have autofocus. That's number one. Number two, if you have an interest in that camera, which you probably should not be having an interest in that camera, okay, sorry to burst your bubble, you should look at the M6 Mark II and let the chips fall where they may. It's actually a much more proper camera than the M50. So, but it has its little quirks too. Canon always gives you a little quirk here, a little quirk there. So you can wait for the R6, but it's going to be a bigger body and probably a lot more money. So what camera would I recommend to you if you're going like, Peter, don't get the M50, and I don't like the M6. So what is it about the M50 that you like? First, what is it about the M50 I don't like? First of all, you're very limited in the lenses, even though they're coming out with more M mount lenses. So that's going to give you a smaller camera. So I would say to look at the A6100. I've got an A6100 coming. So I will be able to show it to you. I'm going to be able to play with it. I'm going to be able to put it on the guest tripod. Remember, I've got this card in there now. And I got 3 of the slots filled up. 3. And the 4th one is empty. And that's going to be for the guest. So I've got an M. I don't have an M. I got a A6100 coming. It's kind of like the lowest price you can get into with Sony's high-end focus system. So I haven't finished with you yet, Joe. So there's got to be something about the M50 that appeals to you. Maybe you have Canon lenses. Would that be one of the things? Why does this just look like so high? Let's put this down where it belongs. We'll go down there. And I don't want it that big either. Oh, I know what it is. It's because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Pa 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 da 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 la 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 la. Oh, I know why I have it that low. Because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Oh, I want to hide my belly. That's a good reason to put it that low. There you go. Belly's gone. Peter, did you lose weight? No, I'm just using Joey's comment. What? What does that mean? Okay, so you're going to have to tell me why you're into that camera. You're not answering to me. I just kind of want to put my 2 cents in. So my bottom line is 99.9% chance, yes. You can. There is that one chance that there's something additionally quirky in that camera. So that's why I'm thinking. Andre, nice shirt. Thank you. I have been putting everything in the new washer that I could put. When Ken, when Ken gets back in here, I want to tell him what I did with the washer, because I did a lot of playing with the washer. Yes, I did. So thank you for noticing. It smells great. It really smells awesome. It's like, I like clothes that smell really good. And even David notices blue shirt Monday, Monday, Monday. Wait a minute, let's do that. Blue shirt Monday. I haven't had fun, wrong mic. I haven't had fun all weekend until you guys got here. So blue shirt Monday. Monday, Monday. Can't trust that day. Who's the singer? Who's the backup? You want me to take the lead, or you want to take the lead? And I'll go da 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 da. So yes, David, thank you for noticing, and please notice that it's clean and it smells good. I say Windex is on the desk next to the iMac. Louis, I have to tell you that it is absolutely wrong. I have been waiting all night to say that to somebody. So, and then Nixon comes in, and it's on the table to the left of the nebulizer. We're in the nebulous zone. Nixon, you are right again. Wait. I have to do that again. We need that applause. Nixon, you are right again. Nixon, you are right again. All right, all right. Nixon is on a roll. There's a few people that are rolling. Right, okay. You noticed I purposely didn't come to the back of the room that much today because it's getting a little too easy, but I don't want to upset Norm because Norm can't handle it if I hide it too good. As a matter of fact, he wants to change games. So I came back here once. I was sitting in the chair. How did the show open tonight? I was sitting in the chair. Then I walked around and I said, hey, 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 hey. And then I just memorialized my jingle bells again. And while I'm back here, you see how I got the head of it to kind of look a little bit like a Christmas ornament? I didn't put it in the tree, so Norm doesn't get upset because I put it in the tree once and he didn't like that. So Nixon, you are right. You are right. 100% right. Here's Simon. Happy Monday night, Peter. I just wanted to say hi before I lead off to bed. Head off to bed. Let's put it head off to bed. I relayed your comment to Liam. He's happy. Liam made another video. Yes, he did. You know who Liam is. Oh, Peter, don't play that again. How many times you going to... Oh, I just got to. Oh, I can't. I moved it. You almost got to see Liam say, I love you, Peter. I love that every time I see it. So, where are we? So, Simon, thank you. Did you tell him I saw it? You know, you can't put comments on that video. So, how am I going to make a comment? So, I had to text you. So, thank you for reading that to him. Lewis, he's talking to Nixon. Nixon, Nixon, Nixon. Can't trust that guy. Good eye, Lewis says. Good eye for Nixon. Good eye for Nixon. And here is Frosty. Howdy, Petros. Howdy, Petros. Tapumena storia Torah. Tasu trego dauena. For I don't know how to say song. Trahudi. Opa Maria Meta Kitrina Pionaga Pasca Litera. Oh, here, this one made my mother laugh all the time. Tu andra tu Polavari Mitu mila te toproi Mitu mila te toproi Tu andra su Polavari. All right, so what is that saying? What am I saying? Your big fat husband is so heavy. Don't even try to wake him in the morning 'cause he's too ton-tony. Your big fat husband is so fat. Don't try to wake him early in the morning. Howdy, Petros. See what you started? See, Frosty, what you started? All your fault. All your fault. And here's my favorite Kip in the whole wide world. And Kip put up another video. I saw it. I saw that video. Good morning, Peter and everybody. Well, it is morning where I'm at. But you're not fat. You're slender. You're just the right amount of meat there. You're eating good, but you're not chubby like this guy. So good to see you, Kippy. Good to see you, buddy. And hello to the family. I hope your daughter is happy and feeling well, and your wife. Mine is the tastiest. Mine is the tastiest. Well, you know, honestly, you should have a bowl of Frosted Flakes there. I don't know what's brown. Is that coffee beans? Is that a cake? Is that like a piece of chocolate? I can't tell. So let's get on the stick. I want to see a bowl of Frosted Flakes. Put a spoon up to your mouth. I want to see the milk dripping down. David Crooks, yes, you could do much better than that. With as much talent as you have even in just your little pinky, you can do better than that. I know you can do better than that. And I need a smiling face because I see your avatar all the time. And when I think of you, when I see David, I want a smiling face there. It just needs to be. The smiling face has to be there. So nice smiling face, and don't be looking down at the screen. You're looking at the LCD screen. Look in the lens when you take the picture. Everybody does that. They get the camera, they get an LCD screen. Where's the camera? I don't have one with a flippy screen. And they keep looking at the LCD screen. And I'm going like, wait a minute, I'm over here. Oh, there you are. So I know David's going to cook something up really good. Windex for Avatar for sure, and Mr. Camera Junkie, the same two that I picked out. This avatar will be gone tonight. But why? Okay, when you win, then you can use the avatar. How's that? And you won. Fair and square. Frosty, loud and clear. Oh, good. He's referring to me asking howdy Mickey. Mick, how's the Mickey? One day I'll come running home. I didn't turn it on, I'm not that dumb. I'm just practicing. I am practicing. I need to practice holding the mic, 'cause some people hold it like that. Wait, like that, like a cup of tea. Other people hold it like that, right over the mouth. Other people hold it like that, like it's poisonous. Oh my God, it's going to bite me. But there's a right way, and there's a wrong way, and there's a right way, and there's a wrong way to hold the mic. Okay, thanks, Kippy's channel. That's what Lewis says. And Andre, I had a great weekend. Totally disconnected. I think that's what I needed to do. You were trying to lead me, but I didn't follow. Only took a few minutes. Just needed to figure out what Google... Yeah, that's the pain in the ass. To upload size so it would crop correctly. That's the only problem. I have done that so many times. When I was 17... The little blue thing is cut off at the bottom of the screen. Okay, thank you. Gosh, it took halfway through the show for someone to say that. Then we fix it. Let's go. Let's unlock it. And let's see if I can grab it. Come on. You can grab it. I can't grab it. I can't grab it. Help. Maybe I got it down too low. It's in the abyss. Honestly, I can't grab that thing. Nope, it's going to have to stay down there until I figure out. I know what I'll do. I'll make it bigger, but I'm not going to do it now. I'll just leave it alone. But thank you for letting me to know, David. I appreciate that. I was going to fix it right before your very eyes. Yes, I was. I was going to fix it. Let's see if I make it a lot bigger first. And then I can grab it. It's not locked, is it? Oh, yeah, it's locked. Now it's not locked. Okay. You know, it doesn't look bad bigger. I'll leave it like that until when you guys complain, and then I'll make it smaller again. The little blue scrolling bar. By the way, on that scrolling bar, I can control it. Watch. Ooh, what does that say? Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Mabel, read that. Oh, it's gone. Too bad, late Mabel. Oh, there it is. It's back again. Come on, where's the fly swatter? We got to kill that thing. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, don't make it faster. And now it's faster. And now we're going to make it slower. There we go. And now it crawls across the bottom, moving just enough to catch your eye. And those that are AC/DC or whatever they call that, that is going to annoy the heck out of them. So Nixon, David, I think it's slightly above the bottom of the screen, so the keyboard is showing slightly underneath it. Yes, the keyboard is right here. That's my keyboard. Oh, that's a keyboard, enchilada, zing, 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 da-zoom, da-zoom, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, so Nixon, Charles put up a video this weekend. Yes, he did. He went to another coffee shop. Okay, it was a little hard to hear you talk. The background, what do they call that? ambient lighting, ambient noise was high enough so I had to strain way too hard to hear you. So you need to get an external mic and bring it closer to the mouth. M-O-U-T-H. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Forever let us hold our banner high. Okay. So that's the only thing I had to say, but I watched it. I enjoyed it. It was vintage Charles. Excellent. Just sitting there, chilling, having a cup of coffee in a coffee house. You guys really need to go watch him. Very interesting. And he talks about Fuji apples. No, not Fuji apples. He talks about Fuji cameras. Okay, yes, this is a blue shirt. I have a new washer. So the new washer is so enjoyable to use. I like washing machines. Somebody accused, washing machines turn you on, don't they? Yes, washing machines, lawnmowers, stereos, mics, computers, cameras. So there we go. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. Oops, thanks, Louis. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. But he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. It's like sweet lemon pie and da-da-da-dum. Oops. Thanks, Louis. Da-da-dum. Boom. I lost my oops. Thanks, Louis. Oh, there it is. I bought another lens for the Fuji X-T4. Bought a street lens to do street photography at Disney. I bought the 35mm f2. Wow, what a surprise. Well, when I do pull a X-T4 to test, I'm going to bring that lens in because I did bring the 35mm 1.4. It was a big failure, Charles. So tell me what you think of that lens. Frosty says, great job, Nixon. Great job. I would use the banner scrolling across the bottom to urge people to use your affiliate links, as well as how to purchase your products and consultations. Maybe the consultations as the primary thing. I was thinking of that, Scott, but you know, I purposely don't like it when people kind of like oversell. I watch a video or I actually watch a YouTuber mostly to enjoy them. And if they're there trying to sell me something the whole time, if I don't like it, why should I do that to others? So we'll have to have a conversation on that. The other thing we have to have a conversation on is I've gotten into the flow of what we're doing, okay? However, my titles suck. They all say Peter Gregg Live. That isn't going to bring any YouTubers in that haven't been watching. So it needs to have, we need to have kind of like a topic for the evening that maybe even if we just talk about it for 10 minutes, and then I can give like a, you know how they put a marker in the description where it shows you where you're talking? Like when I talk about the dog food, that whole video could be, is your dog food killing your dog? Or are you poisoning your dog with your dog food? Or something like that. And then somebody will see that. They'll come in, they'll see us clowning around and joking. But then in the description, they can, Shane said it's called chapterization, okay? I could put like the time code and where we actually talk about that. Because if I say we're going to talk about dog food or washing machines and I don't get into it for like 30 minutes, it's not fair to a person coming in. So I was talking to Shane on whatchamacallit, the Skype, and he said that when he does the chapterization, it causes a lot more people to come in. So I need to have like lines, or not lines, titles to these videos better than Peter Gregg Live. You know, I don't think a lot of people are coming in to see Peter Gregg Live. The first question that's going to happen is like, who the heck is Peter Gregg? It's like, we don't know who he is. Okay, so tell me what you guys think. We are growing the channel together. I don't mind learning from you guys, and you guys learn from me too. So I like that. So I know what Scott is saying. Tell me what you think. Should I say something like let's change this up. Peter Gregg Live. Links for all my equipment in the description. Just in the description. Why should I say any more than that? Links for all my equipment in the description. Using my links or the links? We'll put my. Using my links helps support this channel. Thank you. Thank you what? It's a little too serious. Thank you for your support. Sounds so, I don't know, maybe I'm on the wrong track. Okay, so now you'll see it scrolling on the bottom, Scott. Scotty, pay attention, Scott. Wake up, Scott. Don't fall asleep over there. Okay, so that is Scott told me to invoke that. And instead of 24 points, how about if we go to 14 points? So we'll make it smaller. This way it doesn't look like, hey, give me money. Hey, you, give me money. I don't like that. That isn't me. So I don't want it to become me. So this is a compromise. Are we compromising here, Scott? Okay, so Nixon is thanking Frosty. Peter, you do the Mama Cass. Oh, I'm not sure. That's almost like a kick in the stomach. What was the... All the leaves are brown. All the leaves are brown, the leaves are brown. And the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day, winter's day. I'd be safe and warm, if I was in L.A. I wish I was in L.A. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. Went into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I began to pray. Boy, if that don't give me a copyright thing, I don't know what will. But I used to sing that song when we had a band when I was in my 16s, 17s, and 18s. Peter, you do the Mama Cass part. Thank you. That took off the weight off of my belly. Thank you, Scott. The blue crawl at the bottom is much better after you changed it with David's suggestion. Oh, so I'm guessing you don't like the smaller one. Okay, so how about if we meet in the middle? We'll go to 18 points. Okay, we'll have to work on that wording. I personally just feel it's a little too aggressive, but I've been called a wimp in that area before, so won't be something new to me. Don't be afraid to ask people if to buy your stuff or this or that, but I don't want to. Well, then don't. That's what I've been saying. Thanks, Jonathan. Mark, do you really love me? Who is that? I can remember the song. I think Bobby Sherman sang it. And I can't remember the words. Da 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 da. Judy, 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 do you love me? Judy, 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 do you care? Judy, are you really thinking of me? Except I'm not sure it's Judy. Mario, how you doing? Hello. Sorry, I got confused. New shirt? Yes, new shirt. Make sure the R is in that word. It's a new shirt. I have been throwing everything in my new washer. I love watching it go round and round and round and round. So, Ken, quick one. When you get back from Walmart, make sure you tell me because I got some stuff to tell you. I've been doing a lot of testing. Well, maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow night because we're already almost at 11 o'clock. And I'm purposely going to chill. Just in case you're wondering, I'm going to chill. My blood pressure was up all weekend. I feel much better now that I'm together with you guys. But I want to get to bed more on time, get a good night's sleep. And I backed off on the sugar. If you noticed, there's nothing in here. So I backed off on the sugar. I backed off on the salt. My brother surprised me and got me an Outback's on Saturday night, just to be kind and nice and sweet. Anyway, he ate half of his meal from Outback's. I'm not quite sure what he got. And he got up from the table and he walked over and threw it in the garbage. I said, what? He said, well, I bought a blooming onion because I wanted to surprise you and I got a couple of meals. He says, the blooming onion has got so much pepper in it and he loves spices that I can't even eat it. He says, and my steak, I guess he had steak, he says is so salty. He says, I can't eat it. And mine was, I had Alice Spring chicken. Anybody that knows about Outbacks, that's basically a chicken breast grilled. They put some bacon on it and they put some cheese and some mushrooms. I have to say, I was so happy to get it that I made my way 3/4 through the meal and I said, I better not eat any more of this. I could tell there's something that's affecting me. The pepper is making it hard to breathe and I wasn't even listening. I wasn't even tasting for salt because when you're on blood pressure medicine, you're supposed to keep the salt lower. So I ate 3/4 and I figured I'll save face. I'll eat the rest of it tomorrow. So he told me later, he says, Peter, don't eat that rest of it. He says, you're going to be sick. I know it. And since Sunday, I woke up with a headache. Up until now, I've been having pounding in the back of my head. I've been taking my blood pressure. It's been like 165 over 101, 159, 158 over 94. Well, no, higher than that, 98. So I took an extra blood pressure pill on Sunday night. So today when I woke up, I still have the pounding headache, but the blood pressure wasn't that high. It was like 140 over 94. So that's where I got the 94 from. So I'm going to take it again before I go to sleep tonight. And today I purposely stayed away from almost everything. I had my smoothie for my breakfast, which has no added salt. And the only sugars in it, which sugars, I don't know why, it helps raise my blood pressure. The only sugars I had was wild blueberries. And I put 3 strawberries in it. And the protein powder is 0 carbohydrates. It's got stevia in it. So, boy, that sentence is going really slow. Gosh, do you think I should speed it up? And then once I speed it up, David's going to come in and it was perfect. Nope, too fast. Too fast. Getting better. All right, we'll leave it there until David comes back and says, okay. So, MDM, why do we do? Just a little bit, do this, that. Just a little bit, do this, that. I don't know why you wrote do. Do. Mario, hello, Peter. Hello, I got so confused. New shirt. Oh, deja vu, I've seen that. I did answer it, right? I'm washing everything I can find. So I found a whole bunch of these. Red, 3 blues, and I like blue. This is very dark blue, by the way, in case you can't tell. This is black. That's black. Very close, huh? Very close. The rubber tree song always makes me think of Milk and Pepsi. Oops, there goes another rubber tree. Does anyone else remember the TV show? No. Milk and Pepsi, milk and Pepsi. I saw, this is on food, in case you're wondering where is he going. I saw on one of the cooking channels, the only one I got probably, on one of the shows, they made a lemon pound cake, and it made my mouth water. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a lemon pound cake. And I'm going to take this camera, which is this guy, which we haven't even seen tonight. There we go. Oh, how did I do that? That is so cool. Honestly, I don't know how I did that, but I'm going to have to figure that one out. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to take that camera, which is this one. And that's what I forgot to do tonight. Why didn't anybody remind me? Hands, wash your hands, reaching out. Don't touch me, and I won't touch you. Sweet Jonathan Guy, just because he's up there right now, and that's what I'm going to do. Bum, bum, bum. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. Sorry. I had that John Travolta feeling. I forgot. How does he do that? Like that? Something like that. Okay. So yeah, I'm washing every shirt I could find, and I'm going to make a lemon. I'm going to make a lemon thing. I'm going to record it, and I'm going to run it as a roll-in here. You know how I do the thing with Liam? That's a roll-in. That's a roll-in. That's a roll-in. Okay, so I'm going to do that and show you guys how I'm going to make a lemon cake. And that means I can even edit it, so all the waiting time. And then I'm going to probably bring it out of the oven and bring it in here. And I'm going to eat a piece of lemon pound cake right in front of all of you. And it better not make my blood pressure go up. Ba 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 da da. Laverne and Shirley. That's where Pepsi and milk comes from. But I use half and half. Or if I really want to do it right, okay, you take a Pepsi or a Coke and you take a nice scoop of vanilla ice cream and you put that in there. What's a Pepsi and a milk? That's just like a teaser. No guys like to be teased. I don't want to be teased. You take a scoop of the ice cream, you put it in the Pepsi. Now you're cooking with gas. Now you're cooking with the gas. And if you want to make it taste even better, forget the vanilla ice cream. Put in the chocolate ice cream. Yes, I ain't not kid you. I no kid you at all. Put in the chocolate ice cream. You want to make it even better? Don't even use Pepsi. Just a nice big scoop of the chocolate ice cream. Now you talking. Now you cooking with the gas. You cook it with the gas, you get a nice steak. Laverne and Shirley. Pepsi and milk. Nixon got it. You are right. Before you rename the channel, what is your target audience? I'm not renaming the channel. The title of the show is Peter Gregg Live. The title of the channel is Peter Gregg Live. So I'm not renaming the channel. It's the Peter Gregg Live show, basically. I come in here, I screw around, I act silly, I keep you guys engaged, I try to make you happy and make you laugh. But if I want to make a title, not a channel name, a title for, let's say, the show tonight, what could we say the title would be? See, there isn't like a pungent, there isn't like something that sticks out. And the reason I'm even saying this, Jonathan, is because if YouTube recommends me and they go, Peter Gregg Live, would you go in? Seriously? If I saw Jonathan Live, well, I would go in to see Jonathan Live. You know why? Because one of my favorite stories or friendships in the Old Testament and the Bible is Jonathan and David. So the name Jonathan appeals to me. Okay? So if I see Jonathan Live, oh, I want to see what this guy's about. Okay? Now, Peter Gregg Live, seriously. Why? All right? But now, if there's a title, like I said, the other night we were talking about dog food. I want to talk about my my little journey with this new washing machine, or talk about the dishwasher, how to make it clean better, or I want to make a lemon pie. So it can be Peter Gregg Live is the name of the channel, but maybe Peter screws up a perfectly good lemon pie. See, the title has to cause the people to be intrigued enough to come in. If they don't come in, I don't get no viewers. Okay, so that's the goal here. If you guys are running your creative thinking, you got to have your goal first. So what's the goal? The goal is I need to make titles for these shows that would make it so the person would come in. And then there's a 50-50 chance. The guy's going to go, oh, that guy's look at him. He's laughing, he's singing. I don't want to see that crap. Okay, it's not the viewer I'm looking for, okay? The viewer that goes like, oh, this is fun. There's no bad stuff. And there's a Christmas room. Oh, I think I'll hang around. That I want to keep, that person, okay? Now, the problem is I'm not getting anybody in. What did we grow over the whole weekend? I think 1 subscriber. And it was probably one of you guys that forgot to subscribe, all right? So that's the title I'm talking about, Jonathan. I'm talking about naming the show every night with a title that's excuse me, intriguing enough for a person to check it out. It's like when you go fishing, you don't throw the fishing hook in with the line and then you sit there all day. What do you catch? Nothing. Maybe some cereal. Nothing, honey. Now you put a little worm on there, or you put whatever it is that the right stuff is on there, and the fish goes, that looks like mighty tasty. That looks like, oh, Frosted Flakes. I think I tried that. What's a good tuna? Chicken of the sea. Okay, Charlie. All right, so that's what I'm talking about, Jonathan, and I'm explaining it to you because I know everyone else is, I got the wrong comment up. Everyone else is listening, okay? So if you guys want to help me, this is one of the areas where you can give me some suggestions. And if you don't want to do it publicly, shoot me an email, PeterGreggLive@AOL.com. There you go. Now, don't redesign the whole thing like put me in a fishing boat, 3 miles off the shore of Miami Beach with a cap and a pail of live worms. No, that's not me. I'm not going to go no fishing 3 miles out with a pail of worms with a cap out in a rowboat. Okay, so I'm not looking to redesign the show. I just want to make it more appealing for a person to come in and see what we got to offer. First, what do we have to offer? We have a great family feeling. Okay, honestly, I thought about you guys this weekend often. One of the thoughts was kind of stupid. Oh my God, if I have a stroke and I die, who's going to be on Monday night? Dumb. I know it's dumb, but I honestly thought that. Okay, so I'm going to figure out how to make that thing. I think Kippy suggested, or somebody suggested the Discord. I also made a on Facebook Peter Gregg Live group. Okay, because it's a Peter Gregg Live. That's it. It's just a page, okay? But a Peter Gregg Live group will allow people to go in. Like, what if I was feeling really bad or I had to go to the emergency room tonight and I couldn't let you know? How would I let you know? At least I can go into the Facebook, Peter Gregg Live Facebook group, whatever it's called, and tell you, hey guys, not doing too good tonight. The show is canceled, okay? So I have no way to speak to you other than, hello, can you hear me in the back? Can you hear me back there? Hello, can you hear me back there? Hey, you can hear me? Oh, good, thank you. So that's what I'm thinking in my thinker. So what do you think in your thinker? You need to put it through your fingers. Let your fingers do the walking in Peter's chat room. Get your fingers, do the walking, and think about it. Turn on your thinker, let it think, and then tell me what you think. Are you thinking? Are you thinking? I want to hear. I want to read what you got to say. Okay, so I'm not renaming the channel. Peter Gregg Live stays because that's the point. I don't want anybody to come in not understanding that the name of the channel is Peter Gregg Live. Why? Because if they're expecting a rattle it off information video, this is not it, okay? and that will get people ticked off. So they need to know it's live. It's kind of like the Johnny Carson show. You're going to sit there and you're going to talk and joke and do all kinds of stuff. So thank you, Jonathan. Thank you because you stepped up to say something. I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate that more than you know. And here's Charles. I think what will make your channel blow up, that's what I think when I hear blow up, is to bring guest speakers through Skype. That will be my gimmick for my live stream. I'm willing to try that. We had Scott on here and we talked. And I'd like to have a conversation with Aaron Short, who comes in. I don't know if Aaron actually knows that we made it over here. And I watch him, so I'm going to have to let him know. And what else? Who else? I'd like to get President Trump in here. I'd like to get President Obama in here. Actually, I'd like to get Rylan in here. We've watched him. I'd like to get Jonathan in here. But the younger ones, okay, Jonathan is 21. I'm not going to hazard a guess as to how old Rylan is because I don't want to insult him. He might be younger than I say, or he might be older, but you know he's a young man, right? He's a boy. So these guys, they're not good at conversational skills at that age. No offense, okay? But, 16, 17, 20, 21, conversational skills is not at the top of their game. Although I got to say, Rylan, he talks plenty through his show. I think he watched this show a little bit and he loosened up. I'm not taking any credit. I give him credit. He's doing really, really well. Rylan's amazing photography is what I'm talking about. Okay. And I was thinking, and this is not voted up, but let me finish with, that will be my gimmick for my live stream. Okay. Well, if you're in a coffee shop, well, it's going to be, if you do it by Skype, that means you can bring anybody from anywhere, including me. I could be on your show. Hey, Dr. Charles, how many shots did you give today? I want to know. Were they in the arm or were they in the ow? You know where. Okay, so anyway, good for you, Charles. I'm proud of you. Now, you know what you need to do? You need to log off of Charles Richard, and you need to log on with the name of the channel that you're pushing, because a person's not going to be able to find it this way. Okay, I don't even remember what the name is. I have no complaints about the name, but if you come in and you've got the name of your channel there, they can go and watch you, because how many have you done now? 3? 2, 3, 4? Where you're sitting in the coffee shop and you're talking? Okay, I know you're in the testing phase, but hey, people that are going to love you, Charles, they're going to love you. I watch. I couldn't understand the last show, but I'm here and I'm telling you, get a wireless mic. And if you can't get a wireless mic or you feel uncomfortable with it, get the Tascam DR. Doctor, does that ring a bell? Doctor 10. It's something 10. I think L10 or 10L or something. You put it in your pocket, you press the record button, and it's right here. The lav mic is here, and you let the camera do the recording, and then you sync it up when you get syncing. For you, it should be easy. Adobe Premiere does it automatically, so does Final Cut Pro. So you'll sync in the good stuff, and when you put your lav mic and you want a little ambient sound, instead of having it high like I have it here, which you can't really see, put it down here. Okay, it's still going to overpower everything in the room and will be able to hear you, but you'll get the ambience. So you'll figure out how high between your belly button and your, what is that bone that hurts when I do that? Ow. Classical bone. You'll find out the right spot so you get a good balance of your voice with the ambience. But if people can't hear you, it's a problem. It really is, because they're there to hear you. Okay, so if you handicap that part, you're going to do yourself a little harm. Very small blue line now. Okay, I know that's back because I've changed it twice since then. Jonathan, maybe something similar to tonight on Peter Gregg Live. Oh, you weren't. Tonight on Peter Gregg Live, washing your lawnmower in the kitchen. I like that. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? Do you have that doggy for sale? It just popped in. I don't know. It just came in one ear and it came out the mouth. Tonight on Peter Gregg Live, washing your lawnmower in the kitchen. Okay, that's a good direction. It needs to be refined. Got to be under 50 characters, because 50 characters is one that goes into the ... Okay, so it would be like, tonight on Peter Gregg Live, washing your ... I don't know where the 50 characters is, I'm just saying. So it's tonight on Peter Gregg Live is taking a big bunch of my 50. So washing your lawnmower in the kitchen, tonight on Peter Gregg Live, if the tonight on Peter Gregg Live goes down to the next line, that part I don't care, because they're also going to see the channel name. They'll see the title and the channel name. Just look at your recommendations. What are they showing you on the right side? That's what everybody's going to see if you're on an iPad or a computer. If you're on a phone, where is it? I haven't looked at the phone. I think it's underneath with the recommended ones. So what happens is a person starts listening, okay, and then as soon as they start to get bored, they start to look underneath to see, oh, that looks interesting. Boom, they're gone. Okay, so that part is up to me to keep them intrigued. That's just part of life. It's part of my job. Job description, Peter Gregg, keep people in the room. Maybe something tonight on Peter Gregg Live, washing your lawnmower in the kitchen. The ironic thing about that is when I first bought the new lawnmower, it's too expensive to keep outside, so I kept it in the kitchen. So when you said that, I was going to laugh, but I held it in. The laugh is sitting down right in here in this area, and it's just being held for when we go off. I'm going to belt out a laugh. But good thinking, good thinking. Nixon, if you use the time codes for specific content, do you feel that people only watch that chapter and abandon the video? How does that affect the stats? So to answer your question straight, yes. However, sometimes what do they say? One thing outweighs the other. The chapterizations, I don't know if you knew this or not, actually get, Google puts them in its thinker, whatever it is. So if it's like washing your lawnmower in the kitchen at 10:10, okay, and that's the chapterization, Google will catalog that, okay? So if you Google, in regular Google, how to wash your lawnmower in the kitchen, it'll bring up that piece. So is the value of that greater or worse? You see how I do that? There's no way to win everything unless you get a hold of YouTube's computers and you just make them recommend me all the time, okay? Which we can't do. So I pray for God's favor on my videos so that it's actually pleasant for people, and then I try to do my best with what we're doing. So we got over 20 people. We got 13 thumbs up. Very good. Thank you guys for the pats on the back. I appreciate that. And if you wanted to give me a super chat, I thank you so much. I know it's only the thought that counts until we get to 1,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. So it'll be a while before you can give me the $5. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So there's trade-offs. So I'd have to see what works and what doesn't. For instance, doing these live streams on my big channel almost sank the channel. Okay, the channel has now grown to over 36,000 subscribers, and I couldn't break out of 35,000 from last October. October, 35,000. November, 35,000. December, 35,000. Now that was the beginning of the 35,000. Okay, so it was climbing up. 35,800, 35,850. Come January, 35,000. It never made it to 900, 35,895. February came. I started doing the live streams. 35,860, 35,820, 35,790, 35,750. The people that were used to my daytime videos were unsubscribing. I went all the way down to 35,600 or 500. I don't remember. Okay. So now since I moved over, what was it? 2 weeks ago? Okay. We've made up all of that and we've crossed the 36,000 on the big channel. Now that is response. Okay. So now in order for that channel to grow, I'm figuring, this is my figuring head, I need to put up 1 to 2 videos every week, if not more, on that other channel, on the big channel. Okay? This one's already getting 1 every day. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Go to 2 a day? So I need to make the titles like a fishing hook to reel them in. The titles, not the name of the channel. PeterGreggLive, you know, it's kind of like Kippy's channel. Okay, it's going to stay Kippy's channel, and Kippy talks about all kinds of things over there. Well, in his case, it's pertaining to photography. Okay, Jonathan, if you actually make a channel, it'll be called Jonathan Guy. Okay, and then it could be anything from washing your fire truck pails to driving your fire truck into the kitchen to keep it safe. Jonathan, the 18-point crawl is okay. Is that what I settled on? Let me take a quick look. Yep, it's 18. So the 18-point crawl is okay. Using my links helps support this channel. Thank you for your support. That just doesn't sound like me. I'll have to think about that. Charles says the 18-point scrolling ticker looks better. Thank you. And Jonathan also said the 18-point scroll looks good. Boom, boom, boom. Randall, Julie, 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 do you love me? You got it right. I couldn't think of it. Julie, 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 do you love me? Julie, 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 do you care? Okay, how does the reverb sound when I talk? No good. Okay, I understand that. Julie, Julie, are you thinking of me? But when I sing, it's supposed to sound real good. Ah, wait a minute. I got some going here. Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, for a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so, tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to do, so, do, re, la, tam, pa, pam, 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 do, 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 do. So that's a reverb. That's a reverb. When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, that's amore. Ooh. Peter, let's pay attention. Randall, thank you. You came to my rescue. I appreciate that. Was I singing Judy? I think I was. Hey Peter, it's 10:57 your time and I am back. Hope you get feeling better. Had a physical last week. Cholesterol still high, but not high enough for meds, and sugar came down. Good for you. I have to wonder if mine's going to say that. Well, I've been a little bit on the sugar, a little high, so I need to, before I go in for that kind of a blood test, I'm going to have to back off on my sugar and cholesterol. So, good one for you, Ken. Oh, does this mean tomorrow we'll be here on time? Okay. And Ken says, Peter, yes, Ken, what can I do for you? Did you put some reverb on your mic? Do you hear reverb, Ken? Can you hear reverb, Ken? Yes, I put it on my mic. I like a little reverb when I sing. It makes me sound more pleasant at least to me, and I hope to you. And I didn't have to buy anything to do that. I have a whole recording gizmo thing studio in there, okay, in my office. I just couldn't figure out how to hook them up, but I figured it out. I'll tell you exactly. I don't want to take it apart now. Why should I risk it? What the heck? It's my family. What you do for family. This little gadget right here. This little guy. It's got a hole on this side. It's got a hole on that side. And then I just take it and I plug the two ends in. Actually, what I should do, that's a good idea, Peter. Oh, Peter, when did you get to be so smart? Okay, so, can't find the hole. Where is that hole? Dang, there it is. All right, I'm going to turn this mic on. Okay, this is without my gizmo. Okay. All right. Now I have it plugged in, and I don't have this ground loop on, so you should be not hearing silence. You should be hearing a terrible sound. Okay, so now I'm going to plug it in again. You put your left foot in, you take your left foot out, you put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. Make sure the plugs are all seated well, then plug it all the way in. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you put your left foot in, you put your right foot in, you put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, let's go back to a real camera. You watch me do all that? Okay, so that's what that ground loop does. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I actually set it from mic to line input because that puts a line output. So the line output has got way too much volume. So if you were here on the first night I did this, it sounded terrible. I apologize 1,000 times. Okay, so Ken, before you take off, I did a lot of testing with the 3770 washer, and I've come up with some very interesting conclusions, or observations is a better thing, and I want to share them with you. But how about if we do that tomorrow night? Because we are an hour and a half, and I definitely want to be off before midnight, so I don't want to start a whole new topic. But I was thinking of you. I watched at least 3 or 4 full cycles. I sat there on a little stool and I watched, and I have come up with the best cycles and what to use for other cases. And it's basically like using the machine but guiding it to do what you want it to do. Okay? Now, one of the things, I'm not going to get going on it, but if you're interested, let me know. If it's like it's in somebody else's house and you don't care, then that's fine. But no, say you care and you want me to tell you. This way, that'll be a topic for a show. So one of the shows will be how to add water to your front-loading LG washer. Ta-da! Okay. Frosty, do you know why it's called pound cake? Because it packs on the pounds. Now, do you want to know why it's called pound cake? It was in the show. I would have never guessed, but it's so obvious. Because the entire recipe is a pound. Okay, nope, let me rephrase that. All the ingredients are a pound each. You need a pound of butter, a pound of sugar, a pound of flour, a pound of eggs. I don't know how you would measure a pound of eggs. And that's why it was called pound cake. Now, I found a really sweet lady that's got, it seems like the best recipe of all of them. And that's the recipe I'm going to use. I can't wait to taste it. Ooh, it looks so good on her show. And I will give her credit, proper credit. That's what I do. Okay. But that was a good joke, Frosty. Not bad, not bad. Don't give up your day job yet. Not quite yet. A little bit more practice. Hey, Peter, Do you think this is the best time to start a website to sell photos, seeing that the pandemic caused a lot of unemployment? Don't be counting on the unemployment in terms of starting a business. If it's an obvious business, like a CPR instruction, maybe now isn't the time to start that one. Because if you're going to be kissing everybody that comes in, maybe now isn't the time. But to sell photos, what's the elephant question in the room? What kind of photos you're going to sell? So you could do that, or there's a few other ways, Mark, and that is to sell your photos to a number of different stock agencies. And I'm looking, because I have Epidemic music on the big channel, and I want to bring in a little bit better music on this one. So I have a choice of buying Epidemic music again, or trying someone else. Now, the one that I want to go with is Artlist, but the one that seems to have the best music and the best plan is, I forgot their name. Storyblocks or Audio Blocks, okay? So, why did I bring that up? Because on the Audio Blocks and the Storyblocks, they've got video blocks. The name of the company is Storyblocks. Then they've got audio, video, imagery, graphics. So you can put pictures and even videos in there, and when I download it, you get a little piece of the pie. So that's another way to make money, which is why I brought that up. Okay, so a whole big thing. Like I would like, instead of me in the dark at the beginning, I'd like to have a winter scene with the blowing wind with the Christmas music. That's kind of what I'd like to do, okay? But now I've gotten used to seeing me setting up the room. I'm not so sure I want to change that. So a lot of creativity going on, and that's why I like it that we're not huge. Okay, we got 18 people in the room. We're not getting that big, so we can actually talk to each other with some real content amongst each other, like what Mark just said. So it won't hurt you to try, number one. So do it in a way, Mark, I haven't finished with you, Mark, where it's not going to cost you a fortune, but you can get it rolling and then reboot. Okay, so let's say you put it up with a scaled down website of whatever it is that you're going to sell. But you've got this great thing in mind. But this great thing in mind would be kind of like my dream. I want a Mac Pro, the $8,000 Mac Pro. I want that in here. I want to do these in 4K. Okay, make me different, number one. Number two, 4K is just, I've watched my 4K from last week. I just like the picture better. And that might be just a personal preference, all right? But I wasn't watching it in 4K. I was watching it in my bedroom on my iPad in 1080, because my iPad, I don't even have the big one. But you look at what we're doing tonight, and then you look at one of the ones that say in real 4K or something. You go look through my titles, you'll see them. They're all public here. That I didn't put them away. Okay, and you look at the 4K, you go, that looks pretty good. And that's the way I saw it. So if this is what I'm doing, okay, I bought cameras that have been $8,000 and multiples of them, okay, because I was making income. The hard part here is I can't figure out how to make the income, okay, like when I book a wedding, it's anywhere from like $5,000, $6,000 to $15,000, okay, depending on how many albums they get for grandparents and stuff like that. So, and I do the albums here. So the profit was very, very good. Now, if I had some things to sell here and the money was rolling, then you could spend it. So same thing is with you. If you want to sell photos, make a skeleton, okay? Unless you already got it done. Because you can always pull it off, and just sit on it for a while. But, there's not that, they're not going to rush in. So if you get 3-4 people looking at it, you're still refining the whole process. So I say go for it. I don't believe in the do it later type of a thing, okay? I have tried several stabs at 4K, so now I've come to the conclusion it's either going to be a $3,800 Windows computer, and I'm going to lose all my setup that I've got going on here, which I rather like. I think it's me, okay? and I'll have to do it in a different way. So I want to stay in the Mac, and it seems like if I go with the iMac Pro, you're at $6,000, which is ridiculous for a computer, okay? Unless there's a reason. I mean, why would you buy a 1DX Mark III, which is a $6,500 camera, unless you had plenty of pockets? See, I'm on Social Security, so the pockets aren't there, okay? So I have to wait for a good Samaritan to come and go, here, Peter, I have a brand spanking new 2020 Mac Pro for you. Which one did you want? Oh, the $8,000 one? I happen to have that. Okay, now that can happen. Nobody says it can't. On the other hand, it's probably going to have to be achieved step by step by step by step. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing. Roll with it. You should make that banner wrap so there is always something on the screen. I was thinking about that. I'm going to have another sentence. See how it's going now? You're watching it. Peter Gregg is coming to the edge, and now support has ended it. Now I can add something warm, human, and wonderful happens. Something warm, human, and wonderful is happening to you, or I don't know, either go corny or go more like Scott said. I'm not sure. I have to think about it. And that's why I'm open to suggestions from you guys. Even you, Scott. When did the restaurants open up down there? Here in Michigan, today was the first day and only to 50% capacity, so a lot of them stayed closed. Well, there's a new model in town, a model of how to do business. The restaurants adapted like that, no questions asked. You order it, you come and you pick it up. They don't have drivers, they don't have delivery. Okay, now that's for a lot of restaurants. Now you get to smaller ones, okay? They're invoking delivery. The pizza places have no contact pickup, no contact delivery. And this is a new model, and I have a feeling, okay, with my business sense, that this is a model that's going to stay. Are the restaurants going to go away? Absolutely not. There's nothing like going and sitting down with your friends in a restaurant. Okay, seriously, that's not going to go away. But in today's I want it now and I want it right away society, this is actually out Amazoning Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to call up, what's the name, Charles, of the ribs place down here? Flanagan's Ribs, for you guys that are in Miami. Awesome ribs, awesome coleslaw. Okay, they are in a shopping center that is like an L-shaped shopping center. So Flanagan's is actually on this corner. It comes very, very deep, a lot of stores. And then across the back, it's quite long, even got a Winn-Dixie in there. And then it comes back up, and on the other head is a bank. So it's an L-shaped shopping center. So Flanagan's specializes in baby back ribs. Baby back ribs, okay? So you order it, and you go to pick it up. But when you go to pick it up, the line of cars starts where Flanagan's is, comes all the way down, blocks all the other people in the shopping center, and comes all the way back up to the street. And you know what? They keep it rolling. That's more capacity than their, what do you call it? The sit-down area. The sit-down area, I don't think their capacity, well, I can't pick numbers. I'm not good at those kind of numbers. I would say 50 to 75 to maybe 100 seats. Okay, and then you have to turn over that room 2 times to 3 times a night. If you're in the restaurant business, you know what I'm talking about. You have to empty it out and fill it up 2 times to 3 times a night. This cars that go through, constantly rolling. There's no capacity. So I think this model is going to be a model that a lot of other business should be looking at. My nephew ordered some stuff from Home Depot. He went and parked. They have an app. It says, "I'm here." Okay, and when they came, and when the lady said, "We're ready to come out, flash your lights," brought the stuff over to the car, and he didn't have to go into the Home Depot because there's a long line of people. I'm not going to wait in that line out in the sun. And if it rains, you're going to get saturated. So now I need some PVC piping. I'm probably going to order it on Amazon, but Home Depot is actually picking up on home delivery. Okay, in a like an Amazon kind of way. It comes in the mail. It comes in by whatever. When our pool pump went down, I ordered a pool pump from Home Depot, and they shipped it to me on their trucks that deliver the plywood. So this Home Depot truck is in front of my house. Hey, did you order a swimming pool pump? Yes, I did. Can you put it in the garage? Yes, sir. I opened the garage, and they put it right in. So thank you, Ken. Scott, to answer the question, I no longer watch the news. My blood pressure has been up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know anything. Bad news will find me when things open and when things don't. I know that my where I get my chlorine from is open. They do make you wait outside, okay, but I have no choice. I have to put chlorine in the pool or I'll get, pea green soup and mosquitoes, which you don't want. Okay, I know Publix, which is our grocery store like Kroger, is open, and there hasn't been a line there for quite a while, but then I'll go like on a Wednesday, when it's pretty empty, because I don't want to really be around that many people anyway, even though you have to wear your mask when you go. So David Crooks, 105, let's see, 105 hamburgers, 105 grilled cheese sandwiches, 105 subscribers. So we're up to 105. Let's see what we got this week, what happens. The titles, like I said, are not drawing them in. Jason, how you doing, Jason? Look at that nice avatar. Handsome young man. He's got his glasses on. Are you a movie star? Can I have your autograph, please? Can you? Just, in case you get really famous. Hi, Jason. Hello, Peter. Hi, Jason. Hello, Peter. Hi, Jason. Hello, Peter. Jason. Hello. Hello. All right, time to walk around a little bit. It's time to go off and finish, but I need to get the blood circulating. Charles, there is also one thing you can do that most successful streamers do. They create a thumbnail advertising the stream 24 hours prior. I have a conflicted with that. I see it all over, okay? And I have a conflict with that. If it works, it works. How am I going to argue with success? Honestly, see, now we got a topic going. How to build your YouTube channel. I could put that in the table of contents, right? So, you know what I have against that, Charles? Is twice this weekend, it got me. Caught me with my pants down, as they say. It looked like I want to see that. And then I click on it. It will be Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, not 8 o'clock in the morning, at 10 o'clock in the morning. And that really ticks me off, enough to put a thumbs down. And then I go back and change it to a thumbs up. Okay, so that's kind of like a tease. You know what we call teases? Okay, that kind of a tease. I don't want to do that. If I have to, I will. But that's why I'm trying to be stable. Every night, 10 o'clock. Okay, we had it every night was 2 o'clock. Then we moved it to every night was 1 o'clock. Then midnight. It was called Midnight with Peter. Then we moved it up to 11. And then Scott said, can you move it to 10? And then we moved it to 10. So we keep that up. I'm going to be starting with the 6 o'clock news. But I got it, Charles. Thank you. That's a good idea. I do have wireless mics, but it was way too busy today in the coffee shop, and I was sitting in the wrong section of the cafe. Well, it's your job to make sure I can hear you, because a person won't stay. I stayed because I love you and I want to hear you, okay? But if a person can't hear you, they're not going to stay. They're going to fly. And it was hard enough where I couldn't hear you. I mean, listen to it yourself, or have one of your girlfriends listen to it. Mario, for your information, blood pressure money-making medicine, BP3M, is telling your body not to regulate pressure the natural way. It is designed to do it exceptionally efficiently. BP3M tricks your body. Dollars. So what are you saying? Your body thinks nothing is wrong and does nothing. Doctors are not prescribing BP3M unless there was damage to your body's defense mechanism. Visit your doctor and confirm personal experience. Okay, I've never heard of that, so that's interesting. So that's that's an actual name of a medicine, blood pressure money making medicine. Are you joking with me? Because the problem is serious. Don't want to have a stroke. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. I think my stress has been high because Charles added Windows to his Mac computer, and so I figured I'm going to do the same thing. So this weekend I added Windows through, what do they call that thing? Boot camp, and it stutters just as bad there. That's how I came to the conclusion, by the way, guys, that I need I should say want, not need. I want the $7,500, $8,000 Mac. Then I can cut through 4K like a hot knife through butter. I have the Tascam 32 channel digital recorder, but it won't fit in my pocket. You're talking about the big one. I'm talking about the DR10, and it's about the same size as this. I've had it in here twice from B&H. I almost bought it. Okay. The only difference is, well, this has a wire that goes up my shirt, and it's right here. It's on the inside. Okay. And many times, most of the time, I put it under my shirt. But in this case, it was so close in color, the heck with it. I put it on the outside. So instead of transmitting, like with this antenna, what it does is it's got a little SD card or an SD mini, and it records on there. So you have no distance or nothing. You just got to make sure that your camera is recording sound. So when you put it in the computer, you take all the little clips, all of them. So if you have 30 clips, okay, you just keep the recorder running all the time, as if you're going to do all the different clips at the same time. Then you just tell Final Cut, synchronize all of them up, and boom, it does it. Then you just cut out this piece, you cut out that piece, you cut out that piece, and you hit the ground running. So I know you were saying a joke, but you're not going to put a 32 channel digital recorder in your pocket, Scott. Are you happy to see me? Looking at the phone, the top line is the name of the video. Tonight it displays PeterGreggLive, June 8th, 2020. That's the title. That needs to be the hook, okay? The next line describes PeterGreggLive, 21 watching. Are we up to 21? We're up to 20. We must have dropped one, okay? So where it says PeterGreggLive, June 8th, 2020, that's the hook, along with the thumbnail, okay? Now the thumbnail does not have to be instant because these things grow over time, okay? So I can do the thumbnail after I'm done tonight if I wanted to put one up. So that is a project that I'm working on. So Jonathan, the line I need to fix is PeterGreggLive, June 8, 2020. That's the title of tonight's video. The next line displays PeterGreggLive. That's the name of my channel, okay? So the people get to see that. Both of those things that you're looking at right now, Jonathan. You got it spot on. Thank you for telling me. Kippy's channel, maybe once a week, have a guest on the channel as mentioned earlier. I like that. You're going to be on the channel? You got Skype? You're going to be on? We could talk? Going to ask you pointed, sharp questions. What did you have for breakfast? What did you eat for dinner last night? Where's the next place you're taking your daughter? No, Peter, you can't ask me those questions. I'm thinking of doing that. Actually, I'm also thinking of doing for Friday. Fridays, what rhymes with Friday? Friday's feature. And I want to pick on a channel, like Kippy's channel. And I want to show different clips from different videos. And this is Friday's feature. Tonight, we are featuring Kippy's channel. So I'm going to go to Kippy's channel. I'm going to say, this is Kippy. This is what I know about him. And I would just tell what I know about you. And of course, I would start with our own guys, you know. And then if I see something else interesting, like we got Jonathan with the violin. We got Aaron Short, who does live streaming. We got Mark Faust, who does live streaming. We got Jason. What are you doing over there, Jason? What settings do you use for your singing mic? I don't know what you mean. What settings do I use? It goes from here into my recording apparatus, which is kind of studio-like. It's got a mixer, a Yamaha mixer. I believe it's an MX-16. I also have a Behringer limiter compressor that does a loop in and out. And then on the mixer I do a little bit of EQ, but not too much. But that is where I add the reverb. It's the only reverb I've got in the house. I've looked in every room, but alas, alas, the only reverb I have is in there. So this is going XLR cable to a Yamaha mixer in my office. The Yamaha mixer has a ring, if you know what that means, and the ring goes up to a compressor limiter, brings it back down. I have everything pretty much flat, maybe just a little bit to refine it, and that's where I pick the reverb, the strength. Why am I talking into this mic? That's where I pick the reverb and the strength. Then from there, I have it coming into the Blackmagic Mini, not the Pro, but the Blackmagic Mini, because I don't want to sell it, and it comes with free software, and that's where I do EQ, a second limiter, EQ, a second limiter, and the volume controls, and then it goes from there into the computer as one of the sound choices. So that's the entire audio chain. It's not going into any camera. It's a complete separate audio chain. And in the software that I have, actually, actually I could show you. The software that I have, okay, takes me into live demo mode. Okay, so now we're in live demo mode, and this shows me my choices for sound. So I have the built-in microphone, a whole bunch of gobbledygook that I got connected, and then from there, it goes right out the window. On the left side here, Jonathan, no, it wasn't Jonathan, it was Jason. Pay attention, Jason, don't go away. On the left side here is the comments. They come to me in order from YouTube. And on the right side, this is where I control my cameras, so I can go from there. I could switch over to the Olympus. Hi, Olympus! How are you doing? I haven't seen you in so long. So I can control it through there, but you see on the right side, it's got these commands. So I can also control it from there, which is that camera. I control it to there, which is that camera. I can go back there and zoom it, and then I can go over here and do a close-up. So I got all that stuff going on at the touch of a keyboard. I've got a Stream Deck. Which camera am I on? That one. I've got a Stream Deck XL coming in where I will be able to do a lot of this stuff just by pushing buttons. So we'll see how we like that. So that, and these are my overlays and all that other stuff that goes with running this this whole Starship Christmas room. Welcome to the Starship Christmas room. So did that answer your question, Jason? I hope so. I try to go above and beyond what you're asking just in case while I'm talking you think, oh, I'd like to know that also. So Nixon, make one of the pound cakes in the oven and the second in an Instant Pot and compare. It didn't even dawn on me to look and see if I can make a pound cake in the Instant Pot, but you can bet your sweet bippy, all of your sweet bippy, if I can make a pound cake in the Instant Pot, I will try that. But I will also try the oven. So I don't have two of those bunt cake. You know, from my big fat Greek wedding, you got the Windex and you got the bunt cake, where you put a plant in the center. You guys that haven't seen it, you don't know what I'm talking about. But thank you. Mark, I was just talking about you. Hello all. Another week of goodies from Peter Gregg. Thank you, Mark. I was just talking about possibly featuring you on Friday Features. Have you been watching and listening to all this gobbledygook I'm talking about tonight? Let's see. Scott says, what does Scott say? Scott, what do you got to say? What will your topics be on the main channel this week? I'm not sure yet. I have a couple of videos that I need to trim up and stuff. When I had the twinsies in here, remember when I had the two Z6s? Okay, so I have some footage from both of those with the split screen. So that's a video right there. Another video, as I promised, I think it was David, that I was going to show him how to take pictures of stuff to sell it on eBay. How you can easily take nice, good-looking pictures. So that's the second topic. And then I have another one from the Nikon where I have firmware 1 versus firmware 3. So 1 is over here and 3 is over here. So that could be the topics, and that's what I've got coming. And then, on top of all that, hopefully, the good Lord willing, I've got an A6100 coming as a loaner camera from my friend at B&H. So I think there's a few people that are starting YouTube channels. I know Evan is one of them. They want to see what exactly is the A6100 going to do. So for $600, under $600, you get quite a good camera, but I don't want to just talk about it. I want to show it. I want to show it. And if the good Lord is willing, I also have a Nikon Z50. I was going to say Z50-100. Z50 coming, and I can show that. So that's what's coming up in the next 2 weeks, actually. Thank you, Scott, for asking. COVID, whatever, is almost gone from the scene, and mutilating to less, mutating. I do read English, but I went to day school. It's hard to read at night when I went to day school to a much less problematic form. Yeah, I think that should be gone, but I think out of this is going to be born a couple of interesting business ideas. And the thing that makes them interesting is I think smart companies have found a way to compete with Amazon. Okay, and that is instant satisfaction. You can order it, drive up, they bring it to your car. Like, what's the name of that company where they bring the food on the tray? Sonic, okay? So I think that model is not going to go away. I think a lot of people, not everybody, I like to walk around and look at the stuff, okay? But a lot of people are going to want to drive up, push the button on their app, and this cute little girl comes out, and here, sir, here is your whatever you just bought, okay? So I don't think that model is going to go away, Frosty. I really don't. You still need a new pup to make your life complete and lower the blood pressure. Yes, I've already named him if I do get a new dog, and his name is going to be Christmas. That's it. Don't argue. I've been through all the names. I've had all the arguments. It's going to be called Christmas. I'm going to call him Christmas Bells, just like I called Jingles Jingle Bells, and his name is not Jingle Bells. His name is Jingles. But when you say Jingles for like so many years, it becomes Jingle Bells, okay? So the name of the dog, next one, is going to be Christmas, if I get a dog, okay? So thank you, Frosty, for mentioning that. Make sure you keep Jingles at the front of my mind, so this way it doesn't go away. Mario, no, BM is a fake name. You should know me by now. But the need for blood pressure medicine is being questioned seriously. Both my father, 82, and I, 14, stopped taking it and feel much better. So you're 14? Huh? You're 14? You're trying to tell me you're 14? Or you just kind of reversed that by accident? Well, it's a little scary because the blood pressure medicine on me works. And it's not a lot. I take something called metropolol or something like that, 50 milligrams. And it actually knocks my blood pressure down. So, but it wasn't. And it wasn't until I found, I think it was a doctor either from India or in the Middle East somewhere, where he said any blood pressure must have a diuretic with it. Otherwise, you do nothing. You do nothing. So he prescribed the diuretic, and my blood pressure was all over the place ever since then. For the last 10 years, spot on, no problem. But it will spike if I do something to piss off my blood pressure, okay? That could be sugar. A lot of people are super sensitive to salt. I'm a little bit sensitive to salt. I'm highly sensitive to sugar. And if I go in with a new doctor to try something and I tell them that, 9 out of 10 times, that's not possible. Really? Would you like me to eat 2 pieces of chocolate cake and you can watch my blood pressure go so high that you're going to want to take me to the emergency room? Is that what you want? Now, I don't say that. I just flick them off in my mind. But I'm not the only one in my family that had that. My uncle has that, and then another cousin has the same problem. So it's not like a one-shot deal. Ken, synchronize. What? Synthyroid is another one that is overprescribed. I don't even know. It must be for the thyroid. I don't know what the hint is. Maybe because it's got the word thyroid in it. But thank God for medicines. Guys, don't be just shoveling the medicines out. You're not. Okay? I can't believe any of you are doing that. You're shoveling out the overprescription. Okay? You walk in. Oh, what's your problem? You got a cut finger? You need Xanax. Xanax for everybody. Okay? That is probably what you're talking about, and I agree with you. There's a lot of doctors today that they're trained by the pharmaceutical companies that send somebody into their office that when you're sitting there waiting, they go right past you in and you're waiting, and they tell the doctor, here, I made some prescription pads for you for XYZ, BDD, JJJ. What was yours? BP3M, okay? I made some for BPM3M, BP3M. And all you got to do is sign it and give them the prescription. That, a lot of doctors are being trained by those, and I don't like that. Use giveaways to attract viewers. I have a few ideas how to get giveaway products. Okay, email me. I don't do giveaways because you get one winner and you get 4,000 losers. The odds are not in my favor to make a new friend. Scott, top of the morning with Peter, Gregg, 9 a.m. Oh, we starting a new show here? Scott? You're going to be the producer. You're going to have to come and sit in the office and control all the gears. And you're going to have to be at work at 6 to make sure everything is right before we get going. Nikon Z6 users are reporting unexpected wear and peel of the finish in high contact areas. From the Nikon Z50, Z6, Z7 mirrorless cameras from the groups on Facebook. Well, that's interesting to know. I don't like that. It's something to look forward to. And here is my favorite Gregory in the whole wide world. How is Gregory? Good to see you. Save me some pound cake. You want some pound cake? If it comes out really good, then we can all have some. And you give me your address. I'll mail some up to you. Okay, so pound cakes. It would just had my mouth watering with that lemon pound cake. I think it's going to be really, really good. So good to see you in tonight, Gregory. I think you really need to update your avatar. I don't know. You're looking a little green to me tonight. You know, if it was yellow, I would say, the liver. But green, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what makes you look green. You've been eating too many avocados. That's probably it. You got to get the ripe ones. So Nixon, Mario Crespi, people are complaining about the Canon 90D grip. The rubber is peeling off. Canon said it was a bad batch, replacing the camera, but the problem continues for some. That's terrible because we've had these cameras for 100 years and that stuff doesn't peel off. So I don't know where they're trying to cut corners. Okay, that was continuing his sentence. You could do a segment like Portocali explaining all the Greek words. Yes, all the words have a root in the Greek. Portocali is like an orange. It's orange, and then you put together the orange with the lime, put the lime in the coconut, and drink a bowl up. Somebody knows the movie. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and that's why, Jason, I don't know if you've been in here before, but we have a hunt for the Windex. Look through the chats, not the comments underneath, but look through the chats and look up near the beginning until maybe a few 15 minutes in. Every night I hide the Windex bottle because honest to God, I'm Greek, okay? Milaulinika, porona milisosilinika, then porona divaso means I speak Greek, but I don't write Greek, okay, or read Greek. So we do a search for the Windex bottle, and sure enough, through most of Dad's life, there was a bottle of Windex, okay. So this bottle of Windex that's flourishing or running around this room is actually my dad's bottle of Windex. I just keep refilling it. A bottle of Windex has sentimental value. That's why Nixon is close to my heart. He reminds me of my dad. So it's a silly mistake camera makers make. Mario's trying to trip my tongue. Appropriate quality, durable material. Oh my God, how am I supposed to say that? Appropriate quality, durable materials are not that more expensive to warrant the risk of customer satisfaction after costly repairs. I'm sorry, but that line, appropriate quality, durable materials are not that much more expensive to warrant the risk of customer dissatisfaction and costly repairs. That line was just begging for a song. I'm sorry. It just begged me. Make a song out of me. So I did. Mario, yes, thumbs up to Mario. Oh, now we're having little conversations. Nixon, nice new logo. No kidding. That is a nice new logo. Goes along with your jail. Now maybe you can get some Windex to clean those bars. And Mario's laughing. Back in the day, we considered a bit of wear on a camera's black painted surface to be a sign of a working pro. It gave, yes, the end of the sentence. It gave a body a patina that was positive rather than negative impact. I agree, and that is true. The wear and the scrapes and stuff on a painted body is good. However, when you see the peeling off of the material, actually, when I was shopping for, where is this guy? When I was shopping for this guy, I saw two cameras, two Olympus, look up here in the corner, that one. Two of these in the used department that both of them had under 20,000 accutations, shutter triggers, okay? And both of them said, had the entire leather wrapping reapplied or replaced by Olympus. That might still be there. Maybe like I wasn't interested. Why would it come off? And if it came off once, what's the chances it's going to come off again? Now this is the EM1 from whenever it came out, and it's fine. Okay, I don't see any signs of problems happening here. I've actually never seen the leather being pulled off on my cameras. Da-da-dum. Oh, wait, I didn't turn this one off. You need to sing. You need a sing along. We do sing alongs. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Oh. You mean with the words bouncing, maybe in the blue stripe there. We found a new reason for the blue stripe. It can be the words. So when I go, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Ah la 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 la, like a basta fasul, you're in love. Boop, 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 boop. Sing along is not a bad idea, Frosty. My mind is running. Where am I? I need my serious thinking camera on. Not a bad idea at all, because I break out into song. What if I break out into song and also have a sing-along ready to go with it? Wouldn't that be cool? Then we can have 100 people all around the world all singing the same song, and God's going to be going, there goes those Peter Gregg Live people again. I don't know what their problem is. They're doing everything together. So Norm's, I don't want to tell you the name of the camera because he's trying to keep it secret, has a touch of that. Oh, so it's got the wear. That's a good thing. I would be, that would not be a negative thing if I bought a camera, honestly, Norm. Okay, so we're going to act up now. There you go. The rubber grip material is glued to the body. It sometimes comes off when the camera is used in hot and humid conditions. Sweat seems to reduce the adhesive of the grip material. So now I have a built-in glue taker aparter. Just drip my sweat on things. So when I get those labels and I want to peel them off, like it says, if you break this label, you cannot get a refund or anything. So I'll drip my sweat on that, and then I'll peel that label off, and I'll open up the package, and then I'll put the label back on, and the label's there. What? The label's there. What? All right, guys, we are about done. Jason. There's Jason, my buddy Jason. Yes, I have been a subscriber for a long time on your main channel. I can't be at most of your lives due to the time difference. I'm guessing you're not in the Miami, New York time zone, and I can understand that. So the live stream, I don't know if you got to watch any of it, started because I saw that event that happened in Italy where the guy came out on his balcony and he got the whole neighborhood, all the apartments, huge tall buildings, and everybody was out going, "When the moon hits your eye like a bigger pizza," except they were doing Italian songs, okay? And I'm going like, that guy is doing something. And what can I do? So starting at the end of February, I went live every night after that. I started kind of like on the other side of midnight, and now I pulled it up to 10 o'clock. And that is my contribution to, we're apart, but we're not separated. We're still together. And that's all that this became. But then became a hindrance to my channel. I moved it over here a week ago, I think. So that's why it's on at this time of the night. I'd like to sing the world a song in perfect harmony. Ba-la-da-dum. But I should be using the other mic, but it just popped into my mind, Ken. It's the real thing. Coca-Cola. The world wants to sing Coca-Cola. I like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I always thought that was an amazingly good commercial. I mean, that's all I need to hear. I didn't need to hear any of the other crap. Just play the song and that would be perfect. Jonathan, good night, Peter. I hope you're feeling better very soon. Well, I think I hope the same thing. Warning, never auto-prescribe. Do they have auto-prescribes now? There are new guidelines for blood pressure treatment from the American AHA and the College of Cardiology. More. I like the way you do that, by the way. This arrow connects with that arrow. People convinced HBP is in the family are mistaken. We all did in mine. None of us that remain alive use them. Consult a physician, a good one. I'm not trying to kill you. By the way, I'm 58. So why'd you put 14? Don't tell me you've been having blood pressure medicine from 14 for real. You weren't joking? Okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, guys, we have reached the end. I have had a wonderful Monday evening with you. How many of you guys are in here? We've got 20 guys, got 17 thumbs up. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, I would like one. I seriously would like a thumbs up. So I got the music connected, so you're going to watch me undo the room and everything I have to do and close it down while you listen to Christmas music. You can chit-chat amongst yourselves, but when I go over to that part, if I make any attempt to talk or intervene, it stops the whole thing, okay? So once I'm on my outro, I'm out of the picture, but you're in control. You'll have the power to make comments over there. Oh, all of a sudden, we got a whole bunch. People are saying good night. Ken says get some sleep. Mr. Camera Junkie, I use commercial grade adhesive when I replaced the grip and never had good. I would do that too. Mario, you made me pee after inspiring you to compose a Peter Gregg exclusive in my English. So fragrant. I try. Whoosh. Liam just made a new video for me, and he likes to imitate that. So he's going whoosh, whoosh. I'll have to copy that and show you. Maybe I can use that on the end. All right, so you guys, everybody's saying good night. I love all of you. I do pray for each one of you. Just something I want to do for you. So thank you for being in here. Now let me see if I can find this. Oh, let's see if I can do that. I got reverb tonight. So why not do this? Why not do this? Why not? Good night, my love, pleasant dreams, sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright, and bring you closer tomorrow night. Before you go, there's just one thing that I would like to know. Are you still gonna be there with me tomorrow night? But if you should awake in the still of the night, please have no fear, for I'll be there. You know I care. Please be here with me tomorrow night. Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams, sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright, and I'll see you all tomorrow night.
another Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg. Thank you for watching.